Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm really excited today to bring you an amazing wig called Rae, R-A-E, by the amazing Rene Of Paris. Now, the reason why I bought the wig I'm wearing, which is Eden wig from Noriko, is because I wanted Rae in melted marshmallow, which is what this colour is. It's one of my favourite rooted blondes, and I wasn't quick enough to get Rae because, even though Rene Of Paris have been around a long time, with me being a new wig wearer, I haven't really been introduced to it until recently. So I've missed out on some of the colours and some of the wigs and styles, which is a shame, but everything happens for a reason. So I ordered the Rae wig in melted marshmallow, and the company I ordered it from emailed me and said, we haven't got it in that colour. But we've got it in, we've got Eden, which is very similar in melted marshmallow. So that's why I ordered this one. It was the alternative to Rae. But I could get Rae in rose gold R. And I thought, well, I'm going to get it anyway because I haven't got a wig in rose gold R. So it'd be really good for you guys out there to see the colour rose gold R if you're thinking of buying a Rene Of Paris wig in that colour. So you can see that colour. You're not just seeing lots and lots of videos of me in melted marshmallow. So I have got Rae, and I thought it would be really nice to start the video wearing Eden to see the comparison. Because, the company where I ordered it from said this is the one that's the most similar to Rae. So I ordered this one from Trenco, and this one, which is Rae, from Valentine's Wigs. Now, what I did in the last video, I spoke about how I'd wet Eden and scrunched her while she was wet and left her overnight to dry. And she's come out gorgeous. So when I first did the wig review video on this one, it looks a tiny bit different because the curl definition isn't the same, because I hadn't scrunched it. And this is just through trial and error and learning about wigs and being confident with wigs, so I knew I could do that. So I didn't need to wash Eden because it's a brand new wig, but I did wet it fully in the sink in cold water. So I kind of shook it out and then scrunch dried it on the clip. So I thought I'm going to do the same with Rae, because I put Rae on when I got it and I thought, yeah, it needs something. It needs something. And for me being a curly girl and liking that curl, and that's the whole reason I wanted this wig and this wig, is this wig and that wig is for a little bit of curl definition. So what I did was I did exactly the same thing I did with Eden. I put Rae, which is this one in rose gold R from Rene Of Paris, I put it into cold water and then I shook it out and scrunched it while it was wet. Scrunch, 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 and then hung it up and then continued to scrunch it. So you can see there doesn't seem to be a lot of curl in Rae, but I'm hoping that me scrunching it a little bit and, wetting it in that way is give it a little bit of something. So I'm going to try it on. We're going to look together. And these clippers, I use these clippers when I wash my wigs to dry in the shower. I just hang it up on the shower, any wig. And I got these particular ones from Godiva Secret Wigs. But you can get these from Amazon or anywhere to hang up your wigs. And they really are worth getting than trying to just hang your wig up another way. So let's look at Rae. So Rae from Rene Of Paris, and when she comes in a box like this one, and I've just wrote on what it is. So it's Rae, R-A-E, in rose gold R, in the gorgeous red box from Rene Of Paris. So first of all, let's look at the colour, because I haven't got a wig in this colour. So it's very similar, as you can see, to melted marshmallow, but melted marshmallow is more of a ashy platinum tone, whereas this is more richer gold. It's more of a richer blonde, but it's got the gorgeous root. If it wasn't rooted, I probably wouldn't have got it because there weren't many options left. So I don't know if they've discontinued this wig or they are doing, or they're just cutting the colours down. I don't know why, because it's a great wig, but I really like it anyway. But I'm really liking Eden. I'm really glad that I went for this wig as well. It's nice to have the option of both. So this is the colour rose gold R. So you can see it's very rich. It's not hugely rich. It's not like it's a strawberry blonde. It's like just a really nice rich blonde. Rose gold, I suppose what it says, with that root, rose gold R. So if we look in the cap first of all, And I have sewn a wig clip in this. And I've only sewn one in this because I feel that's all it needs. But, you know, if I find that it's not securing it well enough, I'm going to put another one in. So I've sewn that wig clip in. It is a lace front wig and it has got a lace parting. And this one is, left to right, whereas this Eden is right to left. And I was surprised when I put Eden on that it got a right parting because a lot of these wigs part left to right. So, remember, keep that in mind if you are thinking about buying Eden. Even though you can move it over to the other side, it's supposed to part this way because this is where the parting is. The mono or the lace or whatever it is. So, I'm just a normal wig wearer like you, so I don't go into the ins and outs of it. You can check that out on their website when you're buying. But it's got a nice parting that looks realistic. That's all you need to know. And it's got this kind of nice kind of flower top here where it gives you a little bit of height. And then you've got the breathable wefting at the back. It's got bra strap style adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your head. And it's got the statement red Rene Of Paris label. So let's get Rae on. So again, you can see how I've defined the curl, but it's still not really curly, but at the back, I mean, this is why I wanted it because it's got that shorter look at the back. Like with this one, it's got that shorter look at the back. But when I first got Eden, and you can see on the other review video I did in Wig Reviews when I did the unboxing on this one, it didn't look as defined, the curl. I've done that by scrunching it, wetting and scrunching, which I talk about in the last video. But I've wet and scrunched this one to see what it's like. So I'm going to take off Eden, which I'm reluctant to do because I love it. Whenever I put a wig on and I have to take it off, I'm like, have I really got to take that wig off? Really? And close your wig clips if you've sewn them in because you don't want hair sticking out. So there we go. So all I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to put it inside out and I'm going to put that in the box. Okay? So we've got Rae to put on. So let's get Rae on. So I'm going to get a wig clip ready. Make sure all my hair is back. My hair is growing. It's getting a bit unsightly now as well. And I've washed it today. So, it's back quite a bit there. It's still wet a little bit as well. So we're going to put Rae on. So when I put the wig on, I get my thumbs at the back where the label is. I put the front of the wig about there and even the tabs. And then we're going to pull it up to the hairline. But remember, this is a lace front wig as well. So let's get her on. And I found the lace is okay on this one. Some of the Rene Of Paris wigs I've had to cut the lace a little bit. But I find that this one's fine. So if you do get it in the lace, it's looking a bit shiny on your head here. You may just need to trim the lace a little bit. So let's lift her up to my hairline. I want to make sure I get it in the right place. I'm giving you the right, the best review I can. That's perfect there. So I'm going to clip it in. Now, I do feel straight away, because I did try it on when I got it, there is more curl definition since I've wet it and scrunched it. So that does work if you get your wig and you think I'm going to do that. But it hasn't done a lot to it. It hasn't done a lot. I feel that wetting it with a water spray when it's on your head would probably do the same thing. So, if you can't be bothered to wet it in that way, you can do it when it's on your head. So the difference between this one and Eden, first of all, is obviously this is a left parting, whereas Eden is a right parting. But I really do like it. I wish I'd added a melted marshmallow, but it is what it is. It's still a really nice rooted blonde. So, let's have a look at it first of all. So you can see it doesn't seem to be that curly, but you can wet it to make it a bit more curlier. So before we do anything with it, let's have a look. So you've got the gorgeous colour there, Rose Gold R, which I do like. It's not my go-to colour. I do prefer more of an ashier blonde on me. But I do like these, colours for the summertime or, if you're going out on a special occasion. It's got that Marilyn Monroe vibe. So I'm going to turn around and then I'm going to get more curl, okay? So here we go. And again, you can see how it's shorter and not as defined as Eden. So if you're looking for something with a bit more curl, especially at the back, I would perhaps choose Eden. And maybe that's why everything happens for a reason, because I would never have thought of getting Eden otherwise. So all I'm going to do, and you can do it like this by putting a little bit of water on your hands and using it to scrunch up rather than spraying it on. You can spray it on if you want to just get it how you want it to be. I am also right now trying to get this wig in Plumberry Jam, and I can't get it in the UK. I have contacted someone, so I may be able to get it. We'll see. But if not, it is what it is. It's my fault for waiting too long and not understanding that Rene of Paris wigs are amazing until now. Otherwise, I may have been able to get this. But I do like Eden. I can't make my mind up which I like more. You might like Eden more. But, you know, I'm going to see what colours they do Eden and maybe get like a red or something a bit different in that one. But the reason I wanted Rae is because, you know, I saw a review video on this one and someone had got it, you know, and it just looked really nice and curly. So you can get the curling, you see. It's more straight to this side and curly this side. So, you know, it's a little bit retro-y, don't you think? So it's big. So if I look in the mirror, I know it's going to look big. It looks big, okay? And a lot of people love it like this. So let me show you this first of all with it big. You might think that's too big for me. I don't want it that big, okay? I don't like it that big. Easy. Use the heat of your hands. I just put my water spray away. And use the heat of your hands to calm it down. That's all you need to do. Calm it down. And it'll calm down. You could put a little clip in there. Remember, it's a lace front wig, so it's very natural looking. As long as you make sure you get it in the right place and you don't put it up too high like sometimes I've done on camera, then it's going to look really natural. And this is a great little short wig to throw on. You know, when you're going somewhere or doing something, or, you know, maybe it's hot weather, because you don't want hair around you, but you still want a little bit of femininity with that little tiny bit of curl. So again, let me look in the mirror. Yeah, flatter. So you just flatten it down to suit you. Put a little clip in there. I've got a clip here actually. Let's put a little bobby pin in. You know, you could put it there. You know, however you want it to be. You could put it closer down here. So you could put it there. You know, there's things you can do to bling up this wig. You know, you could put like a little diamante clip in. You could put a headband in this to get it looking va-va-voom and nice and pretty. But really nice wig. Really nice. You know, if I could go back, maybe I would just buy Eden. But it's something nice to have in the wig closet for a rainy day. You know, it's something a bit different, this one, because you've got the straightness of this side and you've got more of a curl on this side, which is funky and fashionable and young. You know, so if you want something to make you feel a bit younger, maybe Rae is the wig. And like I said, I don't know if they're still doing this wig because they couldn't tell me yes or no whether it was being discontinued or not. So who knows? But it is really, really pretty. And I do love how short it is at the back. But I do like on Eden how the curl is more defined at the back. But it wasn't like that when I got it. It's only from me wetting it and scrunching it that's got it that way. So you just have to have a little play. So probably me wetting and scrunching this wig hasn't really done much to it at all. But I thought I'd give it a go anyway. So if you get your Rae, or you have a Rae, and you think, my wig isn't doing that, you know, you can just do that, wet it, give it a little bit of a scrunch, leave it to dry, and see what it does. But it's a little pretty option. And I'm really glad that I've been able to review the Rose Gold R, because that's not a colour I would normally get. So, something a bit different. So if you're really liking, you know, this colour, and you're thinking, oh, maybe you've seen me reviewing one of my other wigs, maybe Nico or Kai or Pax or any of the other wigs I've got in the Melty Marshmallow or Lennox, and you're thinking, I'd love that in a Rose Gold R, wonder what that's like now, you know. So worth getting for that to do a nice review of the colour as well as the style. So Rae from Rene of Paris and Rose Gold R. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you prefer Rae or Eden, and I'll see you soon.